Okay, on to the next portion of the working Sentinel. We showed you last time that they had Iron Man. It's just a regular Iron Man mask, but you can see that I took a Dremel and I just kind of routed out his mouth. So this big gaping open mouth, you can see from the side too. And its mouth is open. Pretty cool. All right, so what I want to do is I want to have him look menacing. If you look at the artwork for the Sentinels that Neil Adams did in X-Men in the late '60s, when they opened their mouth, you could see like there were some electronics and things inside that made it look more like a robot, but it also made it look menacing. I want to do the same thing here. So when I was at the model shop, Kitcraft in Los Angeles, they have like I say, they have a big tub of spare parts from models that were left over, and they had this one little tiny piece, and I don't even know what it went to, but I cut it in half, and then I spray painted it black, and then I went back and did some touch-ups on it, and put some silver in there, and then I just put little glue dots on it and put it on a piece of tin foil. And I like the look of it because it almost looks like metal teeth, but it also looks mechanical. So if we take this and we just put that up inside, you can see it looks pretty menacing. I like the look of it for a Sentinel. So I'm going to have other accents, like other things. On the very end, I'm going to use, these are spring bars for watches. This is what holds this is what holds a watch strap on a watch. It's very hard to see, but if you see it very closely, it looks like a little pneumatic, little hydraulic arm. So I think at some point I'm just going to have that in the side of the mouth too. I think that would add a little menace to it. So the next step from here is going to be resculpting this head. So I'm going to use the same as we did on the other one. I'm going to build it up with the Magic Sculpt and sculpt it really well. And then on this one, I was going to have a crown. And this one I'll show you. It's from years of future past. It's a very similar to the old style, but you can see here the crown is similar to the other one, but it's more flat. So what I've done is, as I talked about before, I just take these little small popsicle sticks. They're called craft sticks, and I cut them all up, and I made a whole bunch of them. And you can see those are just going to be laid in there like that, all along inside the, just mush it into the Magic Sculpt after it's done. I actually didn't make enough. Because I forgot. I measured around the head, and then I made enough to go around the head, and then I forgot I'm going to build the head up, so I have to make some more. So what we do is we just take one of the smaller ones, we just lay it on a stick, and then to make sure everything is flat, we put it up against flat edge, take a pen, and then we mark it. So now I've just got it marked here, and then I'll just use this. I've got this miter box that was made by the X-Acto company. So it's just a little tiny miter box, and I just put the stick in here, and I cut the chunk off, and then for rounding the edges, I just use my Dremel with this on there, with the little grinding edge, and it just smooths it out really easily. That's made these very quickly. And then when I'm done with that, then we're going to make a mold of this head. Once it's built up and looks pretty good, we're going to make a mold of it, a rubber mold, so that I can practice drilling it out, making it hollow, and then we'll talk about that process later.